Yeah, hi Thomas. Question just about I asked Colin the same thing. It's sort of when all that stuff happens with the goalies before and during a game. Do you guys have time to kind of process it, or do you just react to, like he said, next man up? And what's your concern level here for Matt?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's you never want to see any of your teammates get hurt, and that's obviously the first thing, and hopefully nothing too bad, and they get better here soon. But no, at the same time, I think, like you said, I think it's this next guy up. I mean, we're all very confident in the goalies, whoever's in net. They've been playing really well for us. So obviously, it's a different situation. It's hard to get from there and everything. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's part of the game. It happened, and obviously we're very very happy. Augie came in and made some huge saves for us and played really well for us.
Matt Tidcombe, Senators.com.
Hey Thomas, obviously the power play had a pretty good run there of 6 straight games of a goal. Just kind of what was the difference tonight that it couldn't quite get going?
Yeah, I mean they played it well. I mean last game we scored a few on them, and obviously we knew they were going to tighten things up here, but they played it well. You got to give them some credit, but I mean at the same time this power play we want to be the difference in the game, and we want to be out there and score some goals. And obviously we did have some looks, but I mean, obviously, we're going to get back to rewatching a little bit this game, and next game, make sure we're ready. But I mean, at the same time, we're still confident in what we've been doing. The power play was doing really well for a team the last few games, as you mentioned, and that's obviously something we want to get right back on track with.
Ian Mendez, The Athletic.
Two questions for you, Thomas, if that's okay. The first would be big picture. How happy were you with this road trip? Because winning on the road was a problem for you guys early in the season, but big picture, this was a pretty successful trip.
Yeah, I mean, we said it for a couple of days now, a couple of weeks. We're definitely a different team now playing on the ice. But I mean, coming on the road like that, again, 3 wins out of 4. Obviously, we always want 4 out of 4. We want to win every game. But I mean, on the big picture, you got to be happy the way the road trip went. We battled. We played some great hockey. Obviously tonight was a kind of a different game. Lots of power plays, lots of PKs, and all that. Our PK did a hell of a job tonight again. And but no, obviously as a group, you got to look at the big picture. We're happy what we've done so far. Not so far, but on this road trip for sure. And now it's going to be good to be back home. And we got another games against Vancouver, so we're looking forward to that one here.
And my other question would be, DJ Smith told us with all your goalies getting injured that Artem Anisimov actually was getting geared up and ready to go. Can you walk us through what that's like, and what do you know about Artem Anisimov, the goalie?
Definitely loose up things a little bit after the game in the locker room to see all dressed up in a goalie, but no, I mean that's what it is. It's part of the game. I mean it's weird stuff happening. Guys get hurt, and obviously to see him dressed up, it was pretty funny. The guys were definitely had a good little laugh at it, but I mean it's good on him. Good for Artie being ready to play goalie in case we need them.
We'll circle back to Ken Warren at Post Media.
Yeah, hey Thomas, you looked pretty concerned for a second there with that shot deflected off Colin. That stuff, I know it happens, deflection, things happen in hockey. How were you really concerned up in the moment there that he was hurt?
Oh yeah, it was probably one of the worst things I've seen so far. I mean, it's obviously for me from the point taking the shot and tipping off the stick, and obviously I have the view all the way to the net to see Colin kind of had his hands tied up, and I like the shots come so quick that it's hard to move and everything. So no, obviously to see that, I mean, it was so scary. I was so scared. I mean, it's whether it's your, I mean, anytime it happened, whether it's your teammate or not, it's scary. Those are scary things, man. The pucks come in hot. They're hard, and it could be very dangerous. And obviously when I saw him come back on the bench, obviously it was a huge relief for me, obviously to see him come back and being fine. I mean, it was great for me to see that, but obviously it's unfortunate things happen, and obviously for him to do well right now, this was great.
Final one is from Marc Broussard at Le Doigt.
Thomas, à quel point c'était surprenant en première période de voir Eric Brunstrom lâcher les gants?
Oui, c'était surprenant, mais je pense, comme on disait, on disait, je pense que c'est très bon pour lui. Je pense que c'est pas tout le monde qui est prêt à faire ça. Puis je pense que le fait qu'il l'ait fait, je pense que c'est vraiment bon pour lui. Il joue bien pour nous. De le voir s'impliquer de cette façon-là aussi, je pense que c'est vraiment positif pour lui. Puis non, c'est certain qu'on était tous contents vraiment de voir ça, de le voir stepper up en d'autres mots, de prendre la bagarre. Je pense que c'était vraiment le fun. Tous les gars ont vraiment énormément apprécié, c'est sûr.